everybody, it's GWG again. Welcome back to another video. Well, today we got a 2007 Honda Accord with a 2.4 K24 engine. This car got towed to my garage yesterday night because it wouldn't start. I woke up early this morning, diagnosed it with a bad starter. I'll make another video on how to diagnose bad starters, but well, we got a remanufactured starter here and the intake manifold gasket set. Because guys, on that K-series engine, the starter lives right behind the intake manifold, the upper intake. So we're gonna have to remove that to get access. So start by disconnecting the battery. And then we want to go ahead get the air duct off. Okay, sit down aside. Get the plastic cover off. We gotta disconnect all the hoses that are going to the intake manifold. Twist and pull. Then we gotta undo this 10mm here that holds the harness. And another 10mm here. You gotta break the hose loose and then pull. Okay. Disconnect this connector here. And there is one connector all the way down there. I don't know if you can see it. It's in the bottom of the intake manifold. We're gonna have to disconnect that. So we still got here two coolant hoses right there, which I don't feel like opening up the system. So I'm just gonna go ahead, get that manifold just a little bit back so I can sneak in and get that starter out. So these are all 12mm, but you want to go ahead first, spray them with penetrating oil because you don't want to break the studs inside the intake manifold. These are aluminum and they're very hard to deal with rethreading wise. 12mm extension and ratchet. Okay, these are good. That makes me happy. Okay, so these are all loose now, but we still got one more 12, which is a bracket that holds the intake manifold. It's all the way underneath. It goes to the engine block. I know it's hard to see, but it's just 112mm here if you follow the intake manifold down there. So let's get that off. So here you go. Then take all the nuts and the bolts out. So they're all out. Here you go. So what I want to do now is be careful with the hoses here because they're kind of old, so they're a little dry. So just be careful here. You just wanna pass the stud here and just set it on the side like that. Here you go. So this way I can work on the starter down there. Okay, so make sure again the battery is disconnected, and then we want to take this cover off here to expose the nut for the battery power. I'll try with an open wrench here since I got the coolant pipe above it, so it might be a little easier. Take the nut off here and get that cable off. Then go ahead, get this connector off. That's the signal connector, and we want to go ahead with a plier, a needle nose, get this clip off the harness. There we go. Alright, so now we got two bolts that holds the starter here. Oh man, that one's tight. Jesus Christ. Man, that one is tight. I'll try this pipe to give me some leverage here. Please don't break. Here you go. Alright guys, so after fighting with the 70mm here for a little bit, got it loose. Now we get the 40mm. Okay, and now you want to wiggle. Oh man, this is tight there. There you go. You want to wiggle it like that. Okay, and here you go, it comes off. So go ahead, match it up with the new one here. It is exactly the same. Alright, so we go ahead, install the new one. Here you go. Make sure it's seated all the way. Then I'll get the top bolts here. Alright, fast forward here. You guys don't want to watch me threading the bolts all the way in by hand. Tighten the top bolt. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead, connect everything back. Connect your battery positive cable. Put a lock washer and the nut. You don't want to tighten this nut too much, because if you do, you'll break the brand new startup that you just got. So just get it snug. Here you go. Don't forget to put the rubber back so you avoid any shorts. Here, connect your signal wire. All right, put the harness where it goes. Here. So here's our brand new gasket, and here's our old gasket. We're going to take that off. And then we want to clean the surface on both the lower intake manifold side and the upper intake manifold side here. So I'll use a sandpaper and a clean rag. Go ahead, sand that down. Wipe it clean. And then clean up your upper. So go ahead, install your gasket. Here, make sure all holes match up, and then go ahead, hang the manifold on the studs here. Install all nuts and bolts. Beautiful. So you always start by tightening the middle bolt here. I start by the middle one and work my way out. Go ahead here, and then the other side. Go back all the way there, and the last one here. I'll go ahead, tighten the lower 12mm on the bracket down there. Okay, so now we'll go ahead, install everything back. And don't forget your small vacuum line over here. Put them on the bracket like that, and can nick this one back. Okay, so that's it. We go ahead, put the air duct back on the throttle body here. So that's it guys for today's video. See you next time.